What's going on, everybody? In today's video, I'm going to be discussing what Fortnite needs to do to keep their game alive and what they need to do and add to bring the game back to life where it was in Chapter 1. I'll be going over many things. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to be talking about today is brand new POIs. I think everyone can agree brand new POIs are essential to keeping the game alive and keeping the game fresh. New POIs help with just enjoying the game again. They're the core part of landing in and landing at a POI. You know, if they make some more unique POIs, instead of just like these simple cities with a couple buildings, maybe make some, the city that we saw, there was a leaked city that was bigger than Tilted, and I think that would fit in very well in Fortnite. It'd be a good spot to put it in Chapter 3. Another thing that is essential to Fortnite booming again in Chapter 3 would be some iconic old POIs mixed in. For example, Tilted Towers. I honestly don't want Tilted Towers back as regular Tilted Towers. I would love Tilted Towers back, but maybe with some new additions to it. I think adding Tilted itself is a great idea, but it's gonna be very old very quickly just because we played on it so much, and if there's some uniqueness to it, it'll make it much better. The next thing I want to talk about, which Fortnite needs to do to keep their game alive and booming, is weekly updates. I think this is one of the core bases to why Fortnite even boomed in the beginning was weekly updates. Every week you could count on a new update being in the game and looking forward to something new coming out. Now, they did do a good job this season on frequent updates, but we need to see this more often. I think weekly updates keep the game fresh, as well as adding in new content for streamers and even pros to adapt with. It makes the game more interesting. Without weekly updates, the game can get really boring very fast. Weekly updates provide an opportunity for players to come back each week, see what's new in the update, maybe make some videos on it, and then if they go to a different game, they go to a different game. But each week it brings people back and it makes the game entertaining and worth playing. So the next point I want to make about Fortnite booming in Chapter 3 would be, the first thing is to make Mythics again. I think Mythics were a great upgrade and were a great part to Chapter 2. They made it really interesting and made some POIs super powerful, which obviously adds a unique element to the game, which makes it much more interesting and fun to play. I think having Mythics overall is much better than not having Mythics, and there's definitely more positive than negative when it comes to Mythics. While we're on the subject of Mythics, I do believe, however, except for the people that hold Mythics, AIs like the one I just talked to should be out of the game. I don't think AI should be a part of the game. And I agree, they're not in competitive, they're just in regular solos, but I think they should be out of the game completely. It kind of clutters the game a lot, and some people can think it's really confusing to have all of them. I personally think AI should be out of the game, except for the ones that hold mythic weapons. Another thing that I think Fortnite needs to add to make the game boom again would be weekly patch notes. I think patch notes were essential to learning what was in the game. It helped understand if it was worth playing the game again or if it was worth not playing the game. I think patch notes outlined everything new in the game and was overall very helpful for the player base, and everyone enjoyed it. The next two items I want to talk about that could really make Fortnite boom again is the option to have new movement, which was already leaked, and I talked about it in a prior video, which is sliding. Sliding is rumored to be coming in the game and has a lot of evidence backing it up, with a lot of prominent leakers leaking it a long time ago, and it's recently been updated in the game files, so it most likely will be in the game for Chapter 3. I think more movement just adds to the uniqueness of the game and how it feels when you're playing. Any movement can severely help the game in a good way, so it could be really nice to have some new movement, which hopefully sliding will come to the game. It'd be awesome to see that in the game. The other item that I was going to talk about is new healing. I think maybe having the Chug Jug back could be fun, but also adding some more healing. I think the more healing, the better it is the better the game health is. I'm dead. The last thing that I think Fortnite really needs to add in this chapter, in this upcoming chapter rather, is distinct and unique POIs. Now, we've had unique POIs throughout the past chapters, but like, this is what they considered a POI. The two mountains are the only snow features that we have in the game, which is pretty pathetic in my opinion. Pretty pathetic in my opinion. So if they add more distinct POIs like the Chapter 1 map, it could be much better and help a lot. I think having unique terrain, especially with like the mountain in Chapter 1, or sorry, the volcano in Chapter 1, that in my opinion was some of the best games. That is going to end today's video. If you guys have any other ideas or concerns, what Fortnite could do to make the Chapter 3 boom, let them know in the comments down below. Also, tomorrow is the final event for Chapter 2. It's the event where we're going to go into Chapter 3. It's at 4 p.m. Eastern. I will be streaming 4 hours before the event and 2 hours after the event, possibly a 24-hour stream. Make sure you stop by at twitch.tv/huntzero. It'll be in the description down below. And if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to slap a like and subscribe for more. Peace out.